Hi everyone, so today we're going to be looking at how my Raspberry Pi and ESP32 communicate on my autonomous car. So right here we're looking at our Python code that runs on the Raspberry Pi, and we're going to be looking at this function called send instruction. It takes in the device and the microseconds value. It first checks if device is servo or if it's ESC, right? So we know if we're sending a throttle or a steering value. After that, if it's servo, let's say, we're going to send the character S to the serial, to the ESP32. And after that, we're going to wait for the ESP32 to tell us, hey, I received the character S. You can now send me the microseconds value. If I did not receive that acknowledgement, I'm just going to exit the function, right? And if I did receive the acknowledgement, we're good to go. We will send the servo call, and that function takes in the microseconds value and packs it into a low byte, high byte, and checksum, which is just the bytes added, and it sends it to the MCU. Same exact goes for the ESC if we want to send a throttle command. Okay, so now we will move on to the ESC code. Sorry, not the ESC, the ESP32 code. And we're going to look at this function called get instruction. Okay, this function is going to keep checking if there is available data in the buffer. If there is, it's going to check what that information is. If it's either S or E, that's good. It means we got the correct information, and we are going to either set a command to the servo or the ESC. And after we get that device character, we are going to wait for the remaining 3 bytes, right? The low byte, the high byte, and the checksum that we need to wait for. We are going to store that after we receive it, and we are going to check if the received checksum, that third byte that we got, is equal to the calculated checksum, the actual checksum that we calculate from the bytes we received. If those are equal, that means we are good to go, and we can either set the servo or the ESC based on what the device was. And all that function looks like is one line saying set the servo with this microseconds value that we received, or same for the ESC. So that's pretty much it on the basics of how my Raspberry Pi and ESP32 communicate. Now, it's super important with serial communication not to just send it all the information at once. We want to send information, make sure it received it, and back and forth like that. That's going to be it for today, guys.